Hey, manzeni God. Oh my. Patrick Analo Akivaga. God did it. Mungu ametenda. And he's gonna do it again. So, the EACC raided the home of this guy, Patrick Analo. Who is he? He's the Nairobi County Chief Officer for Urban Development and Planning. Okay? And they found a lot of money. Wameget do mingi sana. Cash. Like cash money nimesota. Can you feel me? Minataka pesa. So they're saying they found a known amount of cash, but rumor has it that it's around 250 million Kenya shillings, just in bags and I think some under the bed. But as usual, the guy is still under investigation. So he's under investigation, therefore he is innocent until proven innocent. So Patrick is innocent until proven innocent. Now, let us look at Patrick's office. What role does his office have in Nairobi? Or what influence do they actually have in Nairobi? So I've said is the Chief Officer for Urban Development and Planning. Okay? What do they do? Among the other things that they do, I think the major one is building approvals. Like deciding whether proposed buildings meets planning regulations. And if they do, they can proceed. If they don't meet the planning regulations, then they're not supposed to proceed. But what do you think always happen? So if you want to build, okay, you present your plan and then they look at it, okay? If your plan does not meet the requirements, wanasema, oh my, God is gonna do it. So what do? Yeah, so hii kitu yako unaona ABC doesn't meet the requirements. Yeah, so wewe mkubwa unaona tufanye aje? Wewe tuambie unaona aje wewe? And because we are inchi ya kitu kidogo. Ukitaka chai ewe ndugu, nunua ketepa. So utatoa chai kidogo. Okay? And then you go ahead and do your thing. But remember, your thing has not met the requirements. Therefore, it's going to be a problem. Okay? Now, number 2, if your plan meets the requirement, sometimes they still don't leave you to go ahead and do the construction. They make it a little difficult for you. Unasikia unasema nani kuja next week atujamaliza hiyo approval. Mkubwa yuko, there's something we're looking at and come tomorrow. Something is happening somewhere and I don't know what, we need this one. They still try to make it a little difficult for you, even if you have met the planning regulations. Until ufikirie, like, what do they want? Unasikia, we lost those documents somewhere. You gave us. Can you just give us other copies again? And then you look for other copies and then you come again and then they lose them. Until ufikirie, like, what is happening? Eventually, unacheza kama wewe. And they will say that, oh my, God has done it. God did it. And I think that is how they end up with those millions. So building approvals. Something else that they do, change of user applications. For example, you want to convert residential land to commercial. Okay? Unasikia, hii naona kuna issue kidogo hapa hivi, sijui ila ni yako kweli, sijui nini. And then you have to do something. And then they say, God did it. Another one is development permissions, okay? Almost the same as the first one. So approving or rejecting major projects, such as apartments, offices, shopping centers, and then we have the mixed use developments. Still approvals. Either way, whether you meet or you don't meet the requirements, they know how to play around until you do something. And then they will say, God did it. Yeah, so we have land use planning. That is, they determine how different areas of the city should develop. We have enforcement of planning laws dealing with illegal developments and unauthorized construction. Hapa pia kuna mambo. Hapa kuna kakitu. Hapa God must do some things. Dealing with illegal developments and unauthorized construction. Construction imeanza. Inaendelea. They will come. In fact, they will wait for to start. If they see that somebody is planning to start something that is kind of illegal, unauthorized, wacha tu anze. Mheshimiwa wacha anze. So once you start, poop, wamefika. And if you can do something big, then wewe endelea. But they will keep on coming. Yeah, and then eventually they will say what? Mungu ametenda. Oh my. Inchi ya kitu kidogo. Ukitaka, God. Manze jo, ukisha bless Patrick. If you are done with him, tafadhali kumbuka sisi pia. Please do something bwana. Fanya kitu. Oh my.